Hi, I'm Jacob Buckenmeyer, also known as Bucky. I've been a lead installer at Marr for about 5.5 years. When I'm not installing at Marr, I'm at the shop working on race cars. And in my free time, I'm a sprint car driver. I grew up in a family that had been around racing for a long time. I grew up at the track. I was 6 months old at the races, got pretty used to it, falling asleep during the races. When I turned 8 years old, they introduced the Junior Sprint Series to Deming Speedway. And obviously being a kid that had grown up around racing, I thought that was the coolest thing ever. So put some stuff together, my uncle and family did behind my back, and then for my 9th birthday, they bought me a junior sprint to start racing at Deming. So I've been racing pretty much for about 20 years now, for a majority of my life. So about 5.5 years ago when I started working here, I started pestering Jake Marr about sponsoring a car, getting something going at Deming Speedway, just to kind of put the name out there. And at first he wasn't really into it because I'd only been here for a few months. And then after the first year, pestered him a little bit more. The next year, finally got him worked around where he agreed to it, and now we got the Marr's Rover out there at Deming Speedway. For me, racing was part of my family, part of my history. So when I got the opportunity to start racing, really became a passion, an escape. It became basically like a huge part of my life. It's like when you're in the car and you're relying on yourself and your equipment to basically push yourself to the front. You're relying on everything that you've done during the off time to make sure everything was tight and cleaned and put together right. That translates over to installing. It's like everything I do, I have a little bit of OCD to come in and make sure everything looks nice as well as operates correctly. So whether I'm in the shop, working on my own race car, I'm here at work, I hold myself to a really high standard. So I'm really big on making sure things don't go awry. I'll take the extra time and effort to make sure things, like I said, look correct and operate correctly.